Hello members and welcome to this week's update on the greens replacement program. Again, I say it every week, but another big week. A lot of turfing again. So you can see behind me the new first hole. The green complex on the first has now been completed. Extending behind that, all through the old 17th now been completed as well, and across to the old 15th. So a lot of turfing has been happening this week. It doesn't stop there. The fourth, or the old fourth hole's still got to be turfed, and that'll probably be done next week. So it's all looking incredible. Once that turf's laid, the course is looking amazing. Another big aspect this week, the greens. We've started mowing the greens. The germination's been incredible. So today we're mowing at 5 mil. The coverage is amazing. Over the coming weeks and months, they're going to really tidy up and tighten up. It's going to be an incredible golf course when it's finished. Now, last week I mentioned I couldn't answer all the questions I got from members, and I have had a lot of questions. So today I'm just going to answer a few, and over the coming weeks I'll complete those for you as well. First question, the reason why I'm standing here on the new first hole, the question that was raised, are the two nines switching so the old 10th hole becomes the first hole? Well, I can confirm yes, that's the case. So when we open the course in early February next year, the hole behind me, that'll be the first. What a spectacular hole. Looking straight out the front of the clubhouse, down the hole. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be daunting because you'll have people watching, but what an incredible hole. The next question is about the complex to the left of me, and can you explain the new 18th, or the old 9th green, and giving there appear to be two greens down there. Had a few questions on this. Members seem to think that maybe we've got two greens to play at. That's not the case. We do have the new 18th, which is flipped across closer to the old 5th tee. That's going to be an amazing visual aspect from when you're playing your second or your third shot into that green. The green closer to the clubhouse, that's a practice green. So that'll be a short game green. It'll connect. Obviously you go down, hit a few balls, maybe want to go have a chip, play a couple of bunker shots, prepare yourself for the game, come up to the clubhouse, have a putt, onto the new first tee, play the first hole and enjoy your golf. The next question relates to the driving range tee, and the question is, will the new artificial hitting mats on the driving range be used all year round? That's not the intent. We are using the artificial mats at the moment while the turf is growing in. We've developed a new driving range tee. It's probably about twice the size of the old tee. The old tee was about 1,500 square metres. This one's just under 3,000 square metres. If you're practicing your golf, the ideal solution is to hit off turf, and that is our intent. Ideally we'd do that 12 months of the year, but we did bring in the artificial mats so that we can protect the turf as required. Sometimes in the winter months when the Santa Ana cooch does go dormant, the mats may come out for a period just to protect that turf. But no, we're not going to use the mats all year round. It's a modular system. They click in and out, so we can take them away and bring them back out. And I hope that answers your question. All right, I'm standing in front of the clubhouse now. The next question relates to the clubhouse, and the question is, once the greens replacement program is finished, is the club going to turn its attention to the clubhouse? Had a few questions on this one, and it predominantly related to the area out here in front of the clubhouse overlooking the new first tee. We are reviewing, we have put a proposal forward to get some new outdoor furniture, and that will wrap around the front of the sports bar overlooking the course, around the other side on the Lawley room overlooking the old first tee, and that will connect the social aspect of the club with the golf course. It'll make it very daunting for those people hitting off the first tee as well, but the environment will be fantastic. You'll be able to enjoy a social drink, food, sit, connected with the golf course and the environment. What a great space it'll be. I'll keep you updated of that in the next week or two. We've got some approval process to go through, and then hopefully we'll be able to communicate to members what's happening, get this area sorted before we open in early Feb. Okay, I'm now standing out here on the old 17th fairway. New green complex behind me, again looking amazing. Big work zone. A lot of areas around here have got to be fixed up before we do open in February. This question, or should I say questions, predominantly relates to the areas just off the fairway, that step cut and then leading into the roughs. And the questions have been asking, are we going to maintain those areas? Are we going to sod turf those areas? What are they going to look like in the future? One of the key strategies for the club moving forward is water management. Our environmental sustainability strategy, one of those main items is water. We've got to manage water into the future. We do work off at a licence with the Department of Water. That's not going to increase, that'll be reducing, so we've got to look at areas and how we maintain and manage the playing surfaces. Our irrigation system is designed as a hard-edge system, and that means that it basically throws inwards. The irrigation system and the sprinkler heads also have rear jets, and they will throw approximately 3 metres beyond that, more towards the rough. We don't want to throw water into the rough and beyond the tree line to encourage weed growth. That's more natural environment. So really we're going to focus on fairways. There will be a step cut of about 3 to 4 metres. That'll be maintained. They overlap, so we'll be able to maintain that. But beyond that, it really becomes a natural environment, which is an important part of the strategy for the course moving forward. We're trying to create a very natural golf course. It's going to be unbelievable, it's going to be phenomenal, but really beyond those playing surfaces that are maintained, it goes natural. So yes, sometime through the year that will become sand, particularly in those summer months, but we've got plenty of fairway out there. Make sure you hit those playing surfaces. You'll get great lies out there. I can't promise you a lie beyond that. Trees are a big issue as well, in the sense we've got a lot of non-endemic trees running along the sides of the fairways. They do extend their roots out into the fairways. Recently, and this is a good example along here on the 17th, we have done some root pruning. We've put in root barrier system, and that's really to ensure and protect those playing surfaces. That's all we can really do. We're going to focus on those areas where the ball should be, the areas where the ball shouldn't be. Unfortunately, I can't promise you a great lie. Enjoy your golf. All right, members, I hope that answers some questions for this week. As I said, that's a few questions. Next week and over the coming weeks, I'll answer the balance of the questions. Really appreciate members asking those. Hope you have a great week. Golf course looking incredible. Look forward to talking to you next week.